the last video we were playing with the giant beatdown deck. If you haven't watched it, check it out. If you want to climb to arena 9, you could basically push all the way to like max arena with this giant deck, but today we are going to try something new using this PEKKA EDRAG deck. I want to make this more fair for you guys because my EDRAG is level 10 and I don't want to use the Evo because some of you might complain. I'm just going to use the archers because I'm pretty sure you guys have some like the Evo if you played like a few days ago. But yeah, let's just hop into a game and see how it goes. This is my first time playing this deck as well, so let's see how good it is. Alright, so he's going to Prince and Mini PEKKA right away. My PEKKA should be able to take it out fairly easily, as long as my PEKKA doesn't die and it dies. Alright, it's fine. He has a level 10 PEKKA, which is because we have a level 10 EDRAG, which matches, so which are the same level, so it doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'm just going to zap that. Didn't know he had skeleton army, so I'll have to be cognizant of that later. He's going to play a little bit of baity sort of deck, but we should still be fine and take his stuff out fairly easily. Alright, the archers are going to die, unfortunately, but right now he might use his mini PEKKA. I'm just gonna force it out because we don't really have anything good to play. Alright, I'm going to zap like this. Hopefully my HOG gets 2 hits nice. Alright, gonna do this and guards like this so that it takes everything down. Archers are on the mini PEKKA, which is pretty nice, and then I'm going to Fire Spirit like this to take everything out and take as little damage as possible. Prepare for the zap. I'm not gonna zap. Okay, I'm going to zap. Alright, archers should get some damage, pretty nice, and then he has only 700 health left while we still have 2k. Alright, so now I think he has Prince in hand, so that's not a big deal to be honest, because we have way too many distraction cards such as the guard to defend that. Alright, I might PEKKA like this now, and then Hog Rider, Fire Spear as well. Okay, that was not the best Hog Rider for me because his skeleton army took everything down, so that was kind of unfortunate, but we just repeat everything once again. Or his Evo Archer might be kind of annoying, so I'm just going to do this. Alright, not going to Fireball yet. I mean, not going to EDRAG yet because I don't think it's gonna get too much value because he has way too many swarms and our EDRAG isn't an Evo, so it doesn't really make sense for me to use EDRAG right now. Alright, I'm going to go HOG to protect the PEKKA. Okay, never mind, it doesn't tank for the PEKKA. Hopefully it gets a hit. Nope, it's fine though. Okay, that was insane value, so I'm just going to do this. Keep pressuring and archers in the bridge because I knew he was going to do that. Alright, good game, so I'm just gonna be polite, be a gentleman, you know. Our boys hopping into our next match against Cody. He's been playing for 7 years, I mean 4 years, so I'm not sure why he's still in this arena. No offense, but like, maybe it's his, what the heck is this? Maybe it's his like mini account, but like, it doesn't look like it. He's just spamming stuff at the bridge. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's back to archers probably, but we'll just see. Alright, he has EDRAG. Not sure if it's Evo. Okay, we do get a lot of hog hits. Pretty nice. Alright. Honestly, I'm tempted to split my guards just in case he spams again. My my guards could at least like delay their troops a little. Alright. Perfect time for a PEKKA. I know like a lot of you are tempted to always play PEKKA whenever you have it in hand, but I feel like that's not the best way to play it because you could easily get punished if you are like out of elixir. Alright, now I could Hog Rider to support the archers. Um, And this should be towered down. Nice. Alright, the hog is tanking for the P.E.K.K.A perfectly, and he fireballs. Okay, unfortunately we didn't take the tower down. If he didn't fireball, we definitely would have taken it down, and that would have been one of the fastest games in Arena 9. Alright, I might just rush in, to be honest, because I have the electro drag. Alright, I yeah, unfortunately, the Princess Tower is going to lock onto my drag, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully my Evo Archer could get some shots in. Alright, nice. Okay, it's down to 612 now, so even more pressure. Guards like this to tank. Nice. I'm just going to fireball. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be towered down. Alright, nice. Hopping into our third match against Michaela. Just going to Fire Spirit at the bridge just to see what he has. If he doesn't, then you'll just take some damage. Completely fine though for him. I'm just gonna wait it out because I'm not sure what he's going to play or she. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna split guards. I'm not waiting that long. These players are easy either way, so yeah. Going to Electro Dragon and then Hog Rider. He's gonna have a very fun time defending this. Alright, we do get quite a bit of EDRAG chain onto the troops. I'm going to have to archers like this because I don't want to take too much damage. Alright, unfortunately, the Dark Goblin doesn't step into the Princess Tower range, so it got 2 shots. But it's all good. Okay, he's gonna hog like that, so I'm just going to P.E.K.K.A like this early on. It should fully counter. Okay, he freezes. Nice freeze. Alright, he's going to arrow as well. Let's see. I could honestly hog and fire spirits now because he has gain. Yep. Not going to zap that because I mean my P.E.K.K.A and everything are just going to take that out, so like there's no point. Like you just gotta be smart with it. If you know your P.E.K.K.A and the other troops are gonna take their troops out, you just don't waste your spells. Save it for something else. So yeah, that's something you gotta learn if you want to get better. I'm going to P.E.K.K.A like this. The reason I P.E.K.K.A like this is to just like build a gigantic push and tank for the hog as well. I'm going to zap like that now. Just want to get rid of the board faster for my P.E.K.K.A and everything to connect. And this should be a very easy 3-star, 3 crown. Hopping into our 4th match, I think, against Kimmy. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then guards like this so that the prince charges onto them instead of the tower. The reason I placed the guards in the middle is because the prince will be the first one to charge, and if I were to place it like onto the barbarians and everything, my guards will literally get shredded in no time. So like you gotta put it in the bridge, I mean in the center. Alright, hopefully my fire spirit jumps. Okay, I'm not gonna defend, I'm not gonna use spells on that. I'm going to archers this lane and then EDRAG like this. I have some counter push potential because I have the Hog Rider in hand. Alright, let's just go with it. Alright, he did use his arrows. Let's see if he has any other. Okay, only barbarians, so that's fine with me. 2 shots from the hog, that's really nice. And I could just fire spirit this for like for a good elixir trade. Okay, pretty sure he has wizards, so I'm just going to play it safe. Okay, guards and archers to take them down. If you were to count the elixir, my defense is only 6 elixir and his is like 9, and he also dropped 3 elixir cards, so like that's really bad for him. He is very low on elixir, so he might have to do something. Okay, he's forced to do that. I'm not gonna drop a fireball because my hog should take that down pretty easily, and my P.E.K.K.A swings on everything, and just going to fireball because I really hate the wizard. And we take the tower down with zap. Alright, I'm going to reset, pull it back using the guards. Okay, he kind of arrowed nothing, to be honest. Not the best arrow. And then I could hog again. Like, Evil Archer is just really good because of how, because of her range. And yeah, my P.E.K.K.A is just gonna clean everything up, to be honest. Evil Archer is still at it. Took the tower down, really nice. And let's go to our night. We are in another match against this guy. And we have our hog in hand, so I'm just going to use it. Alright, what the heck? Alright, I did not expect that, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to use my P.E.K.K.A just to take both of them down. I know it's like a decent trade, but like I kind of didn't want to use my P.E.K.K.A like that, but it's unfortunate. Okay, guard should take everything down, and then I'm just going to fill up my elixir. Okay, archers like this, and then I might just hog again. Okay, I'm definitely going to tank. Okay, that did not tank that well. I'm going to have to fire spirit like this to tank a wizard shot, or else the fireball will land on the tower, which is not ideal. Alright, going to guards like this now. He has mini P.E.K.K.A, yeah. Hopefully the mini P.E.K.K.A is able, I mean the guards are able to, but I'm just going to drop the EDRAG because I know for sure it's not, my tower is gonna get one hit because it's level 11. And as you play, as you continue playing the game, you'll notice the interaction, so, and build up your intuition, you know. Alright, I am going to hog now. I'm pretty sure he has wizard back in hand. Yeah, going to fireball zap like this. Okay, my hog gets 3 swings, which is really nice. Because I fireball zapped like pretty fast, I got an extra swing. Alright, if he's smart, he would probably mini P.E.K.K.A the other lane, I would say, but he did not do that. Might have to land a zap. No, never mind, I don't need to. Tower should be down, yep. And then guards like this, so that the archer maintains max range. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm going to have to do this to pull the Valk and maintain the wizard. Okay, no hits, nice. My P.E.K.K.A should get 2 hits, yep, and he can't really do anything. Yeah, as you can see, like, P.E.K.K.A is just such a great defensive card, and once you are able to defend after, you could literally counter push with it. Okay, this is our last match of the day against Loki. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Unless it's pronounced in another language. But anyways, he is spamming, or not spamming, but like just dropping random stuff. Okay, what the heck is this? As a Arena 9 player, you should not be playing like this, to be fair. Alright, I'm just going to counter push. He wasted quite a bit of elixir, to be honest. I think he's trying to get a king activation, but kind of failed. He failed and took a lot of damage from us, so that's good for us. I'm going to fireball like this because he's tanking, the baby dragon is tanking for my tower. And if you're not used to this play, you should practice because this play can literally cost you a tower if you're not like aware. Alright, I'm going to fire spirit that. I'm going to guards like this to force a play from the opponent. He does not make a play. Alright, I'm just going to zap that. Don't really want to EDRAG because I want to save it for the witch. Okay, nice. EDRAG should clear everything now, so that's pretty nice. Alright, Going to Hog Rider now. Okay, that was a great Hog Rider. Fire Spirit and EDRAG should do the trick, and Hog does take the tower down. Alright. Just going to archers like this. Okay, he used it in the back, so well played by him. If you were to use archers like over here, it would tank for 2 of the goblins, so that's why I did it. But unfortunately, he used it in the back. Alright. He's gonna defend that. I'm just going to fireball that, actually. Hopefully EDRAG tanks a little, yep. And this EDRAG is just OP. Okay, I failed the protection again. I mean, like, he was playing this Goblin Barrel well, but like not the other cards for some reason. Alright, I'm going to have to zap this, actually. Going to tank, and then hopefully I catch it. And I do not catch it once again. Bro, this guy is kind of slick. Alright. Either way, we win though. We still would have won if he took our left side tower down, because he's at 1000 HP on the other side. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.